All right, take number three. I guess this just isn't my day. I've tried Facebook Live a couple times, and being outside in the heat, I think my computer just doesn't like that and says I'm not going to work anymore. So try number three. Hey, I'm posting this here on Facebook Live. We'll also post it on YouTube and on our church website. As many of you probably heard, Governor DeWine here in Ohio announced that Lorain County, where we live, just west of Cuyahoga County, has been moved from a level 2 to a level 3 for the Ohio Public Health Advisory Alert. That does mean a number of things, but primarily the biggest thing for us as a church is that beginning on Sunday, actually beginning tonight, but then affecting our worship on Sunday, is that we will have to wear masks for our worship service. Our elders got together last night to pray, talk through some of these things, make a decision, and what we decided is that we're obviously going to respect the authority above us for this, and we're going to require masks for those in attendance. I know that that is a challenge and a bit frustrating for some folks, but we're going to abide by that. I know there's a number of different viewpoints on this and a number of different perspectives and a lot of different voices that we can listen to, but we're going to abide by our government guidelines with this and trust that we can continue to work through this and get ahead of it. And Lord willing, at some point in time, we will all be together without masks worshiping. Not sure when that's going to be, but we look forward to that. The only exceptions on Sunday morning would be those that are 10 and younger children do not have to wear those masks, and also those that are medically unable to, but then also those of us on stage who are officiating, that's kind of the terminology that's used while we're doing that, and social distancing from the platform would not have to wear masks, but then obviously when we're down interacting in the hallways are down nearer to each other, we would need to wear masks, and I will do that. We wrestled with the fact that cases are increasing everywhere, and indicators are that the numbers are going up even in our county, and we've just struggled with exactly what to do with that. So we're going to err on the side of caution and not have any more of our Gateway Kids and Gateway Students activities on Sunday mornings. We're probably one of the few churches who have been doing this for the last month. And thankfully, we've not had any issues. We've, I think, done a good job practicing social distance. We've not had any cases in our church or connected to our church, and we're grateful for that. But we're just moving forward, going to back off a little bit and not offer those. And so families are still welcome to attend on a Sunday morning. Obviously, that just means the older kids would wear masks during the worship service, and obviously that's all we're going to offer at this point in time in the church building. But we are going to move back to offering a kids Zoom class, Gateway Kids, 5th grade and younger kind of a age range, and do that on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Mr. Mike's going to do that. So we'll put the link on our homepage, and that will be available. But knowing that's going to affect our attendance, we recognize that. We're going to go back to one service at 10 a.m. So just make note of that, 10 a.m., not 9:15, not 11, but 10 a.m. And obviously, we're going to offer it on Facebook Live. And so I'm grateful for those that on the worship team and the tech team that's going to help make that happen on a Sunday morning. And so if you can't attend with us without wearing a mask, then you're welcome to be a part of Facebook Live, and encourage you to stay connected. Community groups are going to continue to meet. I should say that they're going to decide how they want to meet. Some might meet in person, some might go back to Zoom, but if you're in a community group, check with your leader on what that's going to look like moving forward for now. Gateway students on Wednesday nights is yet to be determined. Mike is going to work with his leaders in the next couple of days to figure out how to do that. If they were going to do anything, they're going to do outside stuff, social distancing, and that still may be a good connection, but we're trying to figure that out, and we'll get back to you. Let me just be really transparent and honest with you for a moment. I'm a bit frustrated and even a bit discouraged by this. As I said before, there's just many different voices, and who do you listen to on this? And I'm struggling with this, as many of you are as well. And you kind of got to ask the question, who do you trust? But here's what I know. Okay, I know probably two or three things that I just highlight. One is I'm super grateful and thankful that I've seen God's favor on our church and that we've not had any situations. And I'm just very thankful. That's kind of a starting point. And I think that leads into really number two is the reminder that God is in control. We believe in God. In fact, that's part of our message this coming Sunday is in the Apostles' Creed. I believe in Father Almighty, maker of heaven and earth. He's in charge, okay? And that really leads us to number three is that we need to trust him. I think there are days when I want to control things. I want things to be my way, and it's not going to go my way. I'm not God. I'm not in charge. I'm not in authority in a way that's making all these decisions and what to do. So I express my frustration. I talk to God about this, and I talk with others around me. But ultimately, we have to do what God teaches us to do. And I want to bring us just back as I close this morning and remind you kind of just an overarching summary of James, the book of James, where we just studied this. He wrote this to a people who were scattered. And he says in verse 2, you need to count it all joy when you go through these trials. So have joy. We named our series Scattered Together, Living Out Our Faith through the trials, but there were 10 areas that we said, or 10 ways that we do live out our faith. And I just, as I kind of revisited that this morning, I was like, oh, okay, that's very appropriate. Living out our faith through perseverance, living out our faith through obedience and love and action, self-control, wisdom, humility, generosity, patience, and prayer. So I got to go back to James. I need to be reminded of how God wants me to live out my faith through these trials. And that's to begin with joy and then all those other things. And so join me in that journey. Pray with me, and we look forward to God doing something special through all of this. I've been working on kind of the next phase of Gateway's vision, and I'm going to be sharing that with a number of our leaders this Sunday. We're having a meeting on that, and we do have some things planned, even for this fall, even if we're a bit quarantined to figuring that out, that we want to help you take your next step in following Jesus. So we've got some good things happening. We're just having to adjust moment by moment. Who knows what next week's going to look like and the week after. So, hey, thanks for watching this long video this morning, and look forward to either seeing you in person on Sunday if you are able to join us. If not, let's continue to stay in contact and connect digitally in the days ahead. Love you, and we will talk later. See ya.